Hello everyone, Legendary V19 here. Welcome to another video of us after a long time since we uploaded a new one. That one is gonna be in the lightning and a very weird game. One of those that you kinda meant to lose, but you don't, because you don't give up. As I was mentioning on my stream when I had that game, because it was one of the games that I had on my stream with a friend, and if I remember, because he has a different name, and the PlayStation is Wolf World, and we had a miscommunication, so was not exactly sure what was his idea in the game. So yeah, that's gonna be one of the reasons that we gonna lose him very soon. But back to the game. Here we just spawn in the middle, so every time I like to get middle no matter what. But no matter what, when you're in the middle and more than one ship, especially if it's a cruiser pushing you, please don't die for one cap. Just please don't do it. Here we're just dodging one salvo after the North Carolina spotting us, because I always, or at least if not always, most of the time prefer to survive and lose the cap then just sit in the cap and wait till I die and then complain to my teammates for not helping me. So every time just expect your teammates not to help you and do it for your own. And that's what we do here. It's too much traffic in the cap. I know they already have two caps as the team doesn't fight too hard when the game just started, but nobody dies yet. It's gonna take a while. Here I was not exactly sure what my teammate was doing. I thought he's gonna go on the other cap, and then he wanted to help me here, but like I said, miscommunication sometimes can bring you in a very bad moment, like we have over here. The reason I left is Aratago of pushing, and Atago has sonar, has very dangerous HE shell penetration, especially for destroyers. It's something that can get rid of the destroyer very quickly. So we don't want to take any part of it. Our teammate is spotted. There's nothing we can do personally, but we can use our guns as long as we are behind the smoke. And even if I get spotted, I know that he's the closest one and he's gonna be the priority for them. Somehow he managed to survive a little bit longer, but eventually he's gonna go down. I don't know what exactly happened here. Probably Atago was turning out and his guns were not able to keep up with him. So that was the reason he probably left. But here we get hit by the enemy somehow. And it's annoying when you're almost invisible and still they manage to shoot you, but we just keep going. You could hear on the background, if the volume is not too high, that the game does the usual thing, which just keeps saying the enemy is about to win, the enemy is about to win, and basically I was just not having it. It was one of those games that for some reason I was too positive and I just didn't believe that we could lose that one. So I'm like, you know what? The game is not over. It's not over yet. The game just started. Let them have the caps, let them have everything. Eventually we're gonna get it. Here I was trying to go forward, and very soon you're gonna see why, but I didn't see the big battleship in front of us, and after that we realized that he's moving away. We tried to move away ourselves, away from those torpedoes, and that was the reason I was kinda worried when I hit him, because Atago so close to a battleship, it's guaranteed that he's gonna go for the torpedo hit. Has a good range, has very decent torpedo angle, so why not? Still trying to survive. It's gonna take a while to get rid of that Sunhorse. It's gonna be kind of a pain for all the team at the moment until he goes down. USS Black will go down soon as well. And basically the team had everything that you need to win a game, but you know that thing that everybody likes to do, win harder. Well, what happens when you win harder? You lose easy. that's what you do. Easy for yourself, hard for the teammate, which was very hard for me, because somehow I was trying to stay positive and at the same time not get so angry, because it looked like we're gonna lose someone, but still I was just not giving up. Still a few ships that I can take down. I knew the destroyer from the enemy was coming close to us, and before he does that, we're just gonna do a little bit more damage, because why not? And that damage is gonna help our teammates. It's gonna make the Sun host be very stressful, which, believe me, you don't like getting shot by someone you don't see, especially when he's in the smoke. And that's what we're gonna do. Lining our torps and see maybe we can get a few. If he turns out, if he turns in, depends. You just spread them right or left and hope for the best. And as you know, our lovely British destroyers, they get the smoke back very quick. So after I saw the destroyer, I knew that I just need to dodge a few more shells and I can just sit back in the smoke until he comes back and tries to kill us. But we still have a very long hydro sonar, and usually if you are just a smart player, you just turn away and mind your own business. You never push someone with a sonar. That was not something that the enemy Didi had on his mind, so he preferred to come close and give away all of his hit points. If I was spotted here, it would be a very easy kill for him, but it didn't work out. Now about a torpedo, I don't know what happens. You can see clearly from what side the shell's coming from. I don't know why he's torping on the other side, but whatever. That was just enough for us to survive and for him to go down. And I think he was just shooting AP, and that was one of the few reasons that he was not just doing any damage. North Carolina is gonna be another one of those that kinda cause us a little bit of trouble, and one of the reasons that we could lose that game in the end, but just don't do it. Destroyers is the reason most of the time you're gonna lose or you're gonna win a game, especially when you have 2-3 destroyers and they die in the first 3 minutes of the game, 2 minutes of the game. It's probably a guarantee that you're gonna lose the game. So, what happens when the destroyer stays alive? This is what happens. You just go around and make sure you win. They still have the points lead, half of them. Here I shoot my guns just so I can annoy him a little bit. I was not having too much hit points left on my ship, but that was a moment I was not expecting when I was playing. Him having the back gun looking at me. But we get a few more hits, gonna annoy him a little bit more, and that's gonna be the moment that he will forget completely about my teammates and just try to get rid of me because he thought he's gonna get me because I had nothing left. Somehow we survive all the hit, but it was a close one. It's not so easy in this game to stay positive, but I remember myself at the moment I had this game. It was not too long ago, and it helps sometimes, like think about something like nice, like I think I don't remember exactly what was on my mind. I was just not having that game to lose. In my mind I had it as a win no matter what. So that's how it worked out in the end, and that's how we're gonna pay in the end for the XP, and not crazy amount of damage, but every time play to win, just don't play to just do a crazy amount of damage. Sometimes it works out, depends how many ships are alive, but if you are one of the few ways your team can win the game, why would you give up your ship? Be stealthy, take a win, and in the next game maybe you can have another amazing moment. Because now here you see North Carolina thinks we are in front of him. He doesn't understand that I am where I am right now. So he's gonna waste the time, not look at my teammates, and get burned to death. And that's gonna give us enough points and enough time to get another cap. Checking again, just to make sure what destroyer we are about to face, even though we end up not facing him, so we're gonna move forward very quick, because by the end he was never spotted until the actual last second that maybe he fired his guns or the cruiser spotted him. I have no idea what happened, but he survived, did whatever he could. I was just spinning for my team to get away, until I just realized later on that, okay, we have enough points that even if I lose my cruiser, we could still win the game no matter what, as long I can survive as well. And that was it, guys. Another game. That's not the best we ever had, but a win is a win, and a reason why you can get easy win when you play with a destroyer rather than a battleship or a cruiser. Almost a 3k for the win. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.